DJ, you go crazy. Now I heard you mention church, and you know your preacher, your pastor, right? Tell us about that transition. You know, like how did you tap into your spiritual side?
Well, I've been in church all my life. I told you I wasn't never trying to be no gangster. So my whole family, we grew up in this one church. It's in Mechanicsville. When I was in the feds, I pled guilty to 5 years, and my preacher came to my sentencing, and he was like, he spoke, and when he spoke to the judge, he spoke so highly of me that the judge was impressed, and she be like, you the first person to come in front of me that have a preacher here speaking on your behalf, and she was willing to release me that day, but I had signed for 5 years, so my federal defender, she had to stick with the plea agreement, because if I would have said we asked for time served, they can withdraw. So when he came and did that on my behalf, he didn't judge me from my past. He didn't. He looked at me how he always looked at me. So I locked it in my mind. Once I got out of jail in 2019, I went to church, but not as much as I do now. Like right now, I don't miss a Sunday. And if I do it, because something occurred that made me miss it. So,
Yeah, that's what's up. Can you give us an example or a situation in which like that was God? You know what I'm saying? Like something happened and it was God, it was only God type shit.
Oh, a lot of stuff. But the most scariest one was this Rico. They locked everybody up. Like people, who the snitching? Okay, say what y'all want to say, but the truth of the matter is, they didn't put me on the case. You know what I mean? I just thank God every day for that. Despite how,
right, because you weren't included with the 28 that were arrested, right?
I wasn't indicted on that period.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know why, and I ain't questioning it either. I'm very thankful. I mean. But I feel like God just seen all I've been through about this whole situation and just kept me away from it or whatever. I don't know. But beside that, I had got into it with this guy that I know. And they was on the internet talking. And I had a fantasy. My fantasy was one of the crazy ones. I was going to set an example in front of everybody. And I had the opportunity to set an example. And once I tried to set an example to him in front of everybody, I was real possessed. I tried to shoot somebody in the club on the stage, and my gun didn't go off. And it's a Glock. Caught back, it didn't go off. I gave the gun to somebody else, it didn't go off. We got in the car, left. As we ran up Bankhead, I'm cussing the dude out like, man, you got this gun, man. Ooh. I hear the window going down, and I hear, bah! And me and everybody in the car was just quiet. I swear, a tear just fell out my eye. Like, I don't know why, it just dropped. I wasn't sad no now. I was just like, what the world? Because I done heard people say they had a revolver, and I'm like, man, it's kept. But to actually happen on me, and no, I wasn't faking at that time, like, I'm going to do this fool. I was just like, it wasn't meant. Mm. You know what I mean? And there was an eye-opener.
Yeah.
Everybody saw me, like, the dude, brother pushed me off the stage. I was trying to get him. Yeah, man. But I was lost though, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I ain't proud of this stuff no more.
Right. Definitely hear a lot of maturity in your voice. One thing you used to be known for was like flashing your money all the time, right?
I'm still here. I couldn't fly without it here.
You do still flash your money.
Yeah, I'm most definitely. Like, I like to flash. Because that's what motivate me. When I see Floyd Mayweather and them, when I see other people flashing their money, I be like, yeah, boy, I'll tell you, boy, I'm finna run it up just like him. You know what I mean? Like, it's for motivational purpose. It ain't to, think I'm to down nobody else. Only a broke person I think like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that would motivate me. I like watching Floyd and everybody who pipe it like him.
Yeah. Now, has there ever been a time in which flashing your money got you into some situations?
Nah, man, I keep that thing on me. Yeah. Keep it on me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's my back then, not now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correction.
'Cause like I tell you off camera, you know, when I first learned about you, that's one thing I saw for sure, you know. Now, in my opinion, I feel like niggas that be flashing their money be asking niggas to come take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never flashing my bankroll.
Nah, when I'm flashing money, if women purpose is on it, anything I do is for the women. A nigga ain't never in my sight. You know what I mean? Like I don't focus on niggas. So if I pull out some money, I'm telling nigga, "Oh, come on over here." But nah, I'm just playing. But nah, if I pull out money and flash, let them know, yeah, we having it, we getting to it. Y'all broke over there, y'all need to come on over here, get to it too. It ain't, yeah, cause at the end of the day, if you around people and they win it, you ain't winning, you don't need to be around them. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still want the kids to keep your bankroll in your pocket. Don't, you know.
It's okay to flex sometimes.
Sometimes. And if you go flex a bankroll, make sure you flexing your own, right?
Say it again.
I said if you are flexing the bankroll, make sure you flexing your own.
I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
I said that if you are flexing the bankroll, make sure you flexing your own.
Make sure you flexing your who?
Flexing.
Your own bankroll? Come on, man. I can flex with a bankroll with me. Yeah, I'm going to spend it like it's mine.
When was the first time you was like touching some money? Like how old were you when you started hustling? Like what was your first hustle?
I'm from Canterville, you know what I mean? We gonna get it how we know. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell my first hustle on here because ain't no telling what them people got going on right there.
Right.
Yeah. But my first time, I got like, my first real money, to me, I got like 20,000 like this. I was geeked up off of it. It was over with. But I didn't let that situation draw me into those activities. You know what I mean? I just like, okay, I got this. I'm a smart person at an early age because I take my money and bring it to a certain person like, hey, here, I got this right here. I need you to make it grow. And I keep a small portion and go out of here and do what I do with it, but that money growing. And I still doing other little things. So
yeah.
Now there's definitely a message that you got, you know what I'm saying, within yourself that these young niggas need to hear because they running the streets without a clue. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. You feel me? Lately here on DJUTV, you know, I've been talking to guys that's like in their early 20s. And we've had a couple guests that left us, you know what I'm saying, shortly after our interview. You know, they doing drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just want to catch a body for real. Like this how they coming. You know what I'm saying? This what they rapping about in their music. You know, and I'll be trying to tell them like, man, it's only one or two ways you can go with that. You know what I'm saying? But with you know, having to spend so much time of your life. Today your birthday, you know what I'm saying? In and out the system, you know what I'm saying? In and out the jails, you know. Tell them how dirty it is in there, you know what I'm saying? Tell them how lonely it is in there, you feel me? You know, paint that picture for them, you know, when you got to wake up to another man taking the shit right up, you know, right next to your head, right?
Well, first of all, it starts with the pain that you cause it. You cause the pain on yourself. You sitting there want to blame everybody else for your actions. And that's where I used to go wrong. Like my folks, I got locked up on my birthday for stealing the car. And my people left me in jail with a city boy for 5 days. I'm mad at them because I chose to ride in the stolen car. So, yeah, when I got to jail, I like, okay, I'm going to show them when I get out. And I got back out with that wrong mentality. And I was just doing stupid stuff. Jail taught me that you ain't got no control. You got no say so. You got to be forced to be around people you won't even ever be around. Like you said, you got people wake up. You got somebody taking the shit early in the morning. Keep flushing the toilet. You got to wait to get in the shower. Nigga been jacking all in the shower. Court, it's just so much, you know what I mean? And I don't watch a boy, man. You know, he was living like this. He was doing this. He got out of jail, like came back for killing somebody. And he cried in my face. I'm looking at him. I'm still messed up in my head, but I'm looking at him like, I got to be strong for him. I don't even know this nigga. I just met him in jail. I gave him a hug and told him, shout it up, pray. You feel what I'm saying? Cause even though they got him, they got everything they need on him, but God reckon mysterious way. This same boy right here ended up going to trial and winning, and he got his life together. But I hugged him and I told him to pray, and I prayed with him. These kids don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? They think it's cool. They like, let me be an example. If you don't want to use me for example, use somebody that been through that situation, that overcame it, that was able to get out of it, that's able to change. Like people like, because he don't told on these people, or they don't did this to him, that he want to run their church. Nah, it's just that's the time person's eyes really was open. It ain't no girls in jail. Y'all don't hear laughing saying all these here. You don't want to kill somebody, now you got 40 years, you don't did 20. Now you the one with lipstick on your mouth. You know what I mean? These same people you was talking about, now that's who you laying down with. They idolize the jail. They see these boys in jail with phones and taking. But that ain't it. I mean, that ain't it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It for sure ain't, And even on the other side, once you gone, you gone. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the thing is with these young boys, right? They don't got nothing to do. Never time on their hand. Every thought that comes to their mind is how to be cool, how to fit in. But we got people out here that got money. They claim they love their environment. They claim that they gonna help their environment and get in a different situation and turn their back on it. So, I feel that if you get time, we can just go places and, not talk to the kids, just show them. Because once I was showed something different, I chose something different.
Yep.
All this stupidity, they were behind me for a long time now. I'm not free because I was stupid. It's just I saw something different, and I started thinking instead of just going. Once I started thinking, it be sometimes you might fall short, but you thinking, so you may maneuver around certain stuff. But these kids need to be shown that they need to be getting on planes. They need to be going from their neighborhood into another state. And as black leaders, we don't have enough of that.
Yeah, you're right about that. We need more resources.
I can't hear you.
We need more resources.
We don't. We just need to stop making excuses and be like, you know what? I'm going to use this platform I got and have all these kids come meet me right here. It don't cost that much. We spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes. We get that same $1,000 and get people come put up little jumpers and just throw a little event right here and let the kids tell their story. Just hear them out. We always want to talk to them. It's time for us to listen to them. They can tell us their problems instead of us trying to tell them we've been through that. Just let them talk to us. The more we let them talk to us, the more comfortable they'll get, the more they'll want to listen to us. Because when I was a child, if I couldn't talk to you and you listen to me, I wouldn't even fit listen to you. Because I was real, I'm like, man, you talk to me. Like, you talking at me. Conversation go both ways.
Yeah. Now, I believe, before we can help out and take care of our community, we need to take care of our home. You know what I'm saying? Take care of our family, Can you talk to us about your relationship with your daughters?
With my daughters?
Yeah.
I got 2 different daughters. So I appreciate both of their parents. My first daughter, her mom died, but her grandma and them, I appreciate them for having patience with me. And my baby mama, I appreciate her, I get on her nerves sometimes, but it should be all right. But the truth is, they my kids, you feel what I'm saying? They younger. And right now, I got so much going on where I can't actually, spend much time as I will want to with them. But right now, I'm more focused on my nephew now, because they trying to take their path I don't took. They thinking it's okay to do this and do that. And that one bad choice, it'll affect you for the rest of your life. So that was my attention being really on my nephew and them.
Okay.
And little cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I refuse to let them do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what these little boys need. Some older male role model, some older male to look up to, Because with no guidance, you know, it'd be another lost soul, right?
Right.
Because did you have anybody? Did you have anybody to look up to when you was growing up?
Yeah, I looked up to a few people, but really, not really.
How's your relationship with the rest of your siblings?
Oh, I love them all to death. Like, they get on my nerve. I might get on their nerve too, but the love is real. So, no matter how I might feel towards them, how they may feel towards me, at the end, we all we got.
Man, 10 kids in one household?
Yeah.
That's how y'all grew up? How did that look when it was time to go to
It was
sleep?
more than that, though. You know what I mean? Because you got my cousins, we stayed, like, my family, we tight. So, we like, stick together. So, my grandma's kids and my grandma's sister kids, we growed up, like, so, you know, they like second and third cousins. But it's like my grandma's kids, all them, we like brothers and sisters. And my grandma's sister kid, they like our first cousin. So that's how I was raised up.
So when it was time to go to sleep, how many was in one bed?
Say that again?
How many of y'all was fitting in one bed?
Oh, man, we were deep, man. We were deep. All 10 of us. Mama, all of us in one apartment, 2-bedroom. But in Born Home, we had like a 4-bedroom in Born Home. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest place we stayed in Born Home. Sometimes it'd be 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. It wasn't no issue with us though. This is what we knew.
Right. Now I hear you you honor your best friend DB.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you speak highly of him, you talk about him, you know, a lot. Can you talk to us about DB? Like, you know, when did y'all first meet and how did y'all grow such a tight relationship?
It started at Southside. We were on high school. I was skipping class. And I always used to see him, that nigga fly nigga in the school. Pradas, Gucci's, everything. I ain't know what it was. But the way he walked, you knew it was something. So you know, another friend, I mean, we were kicking it, and he knew him, and we just started hanging. Then next thing you know, me and him just started hanging every day. And then later on, I found out that me and him got the same family members.
So y'all was damn near cousins.
Huh?
So y'all was damn near cousins.
Yeah, we was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once we realized we had the same family members, we really locked in.
Yeah.
So it was like an everyday thing.
And I heard you explain the situation in which he passed. It's like y'all had a disagreement right before.
Not me and him. Me and another, like he like a cousin too. Me and him had a disagreement. So basically, I always had a positive mindset. I hide it from a lot of people. So I end up taking something from, okay, my cousin brought somebody to the neighborhood, and DB gave him something that I didn't approve of. I took it from him and tried to give him his money back. The boy he didn't want the money back. So I like, it's over with. So I had a reason for it. Long story short, my cousin who brought him to the neighborhood was like, bro, I can't let you do that to him, because I brought him out here. People, I don't care. You for to be with me. Ain't no time what you tell him to go before I get him up out of here. So my cousin's like, man, nah, man, like get him back his stuff. Like, it over with, boy. And he act like he wanted to defend him. So it really hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? I'm young and like, boy, you for to be with me, boy. I ain't going against you for nobody. How you gonna go against me? So he asked me for a win. I whip out. He asked me for a win, boy, I take you to the other, you know what I mean? And he like, what? Yeah, so me and him, you know, he like, bro, he whispered to me like, bro, I'm just putting on for him. Nah, you don't do that, bro. I never go against you. No matter who you put on, tell that boy get up out of here. He didn't want to take the money back. He not getting this. So long story short, I tell DB like, what's up, bro? Like, DB like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So me being me, I'm like, dang, nigga, I'm gonna pick you too. You feel what I'm saying? Like both, but DB was right. It ain't got nothing to do with him. But me being me, I was like, well, you with him, so y'all on the same side. So I walk off on them. And you know, the whole weekend go by, we ain't talking. But DB like, man, you tripping. I ain't talking to them. And that Sunday night came. You know, DB called me. We talked on the phone. We pull up, we meet up, we go to kicking it. I get a call back like, shit, boy, DB just got shot. My cousin, they who I got to, they were together. And his baby mama called me. Like somebody just shot at them, this and that and third, and he got shot. So we walked to that neighborhood. And when we get there, I called his mama and let her know that they said he just got shot. So we get there, they pull up. I go up in the hospital with that motherfucker on me. Like, man, boy, I ain't playing back home. So, they tell her what happened. I'm like, damn, like he got shot right here at the hospital. He could have walked to the hospital. That's how close it was. So,
yeah. Sorry for your loss. So, how did that like affect you, like, mentally? Like, was that like your right hand man?
Yeah, it did. I lost my mama and I thought I ain't care. But he wouldn't. Everybody loved him everywhere he went. You know what I mean? Like if we got into something, it was because of me or somebody else. You know what I mean? I ain't laying down. You know what I mean? I ain't laying down.
Yeah.
So I ain't lay down either. I stood tall. And I let people know I was on the way. If they wanted to be outside, I was gonna pull up on them. Yeah.
For sure.
DJ, you go crazy.